All right, welcome in everybody. When I say everybody, I'm probably referring to like 3 or 4 people that'll watch this, but um, I picked up a box of 1997 Donruss Preferred Football. Gosh, when this stuff first came out, I think I bought 1 pack of it ever. Had no success. It was cool that the cards came in a little tin, but it was an expensive product for a kid back then. And I saw a chance to pick this up on eBay. It was at auction, and I threw a bid in and I won the auction. Tax, shipping, my winning bid, everything totaled out to like 149, which wasn't too bad. These typically, from what I saw, sell for, again, we're talking like when you include shipping and the taxes you're gonna pay, usually around like 180 to 2 1/4. As you can see here, there's some damage to the shrink wrap. I'm not collecting this as like a sealed wax person, so that doesn't really bother me. There's like a slight ding down here too. If this was like your typical 90s cardboard wax box having a ding in the side, that might bother me a little more, but I do know that all the cards come in. There's 24 sealed tins within this giant tin. And doesn't hurt that, I love my 1990s running backs, loved TD back in the day, so, this would be cool. I look at this too as a little storage box, and the little tins, I can give them to my kids to put some cards in and stuff, so, for those of you that aren't necessarily familiar with this particular set, all the base cards are bronze. They also make silver, gold, and platinum. There's die cuts of each. They have a couple of inserts. They're not really valuable inserts. Like if you look at the secondary market, eBay, like the Stairmasters, maybe if you have Barry Sanders, Jerry Rice, Emmitt Smith, it might be like a $20, $30 card. Obviously, if you get one at a high grade and you actually send it in and get graded, it might be worth a little bit more than that. Kind of the big chase in these are the precious metal cards. They do have cards that are made using I think like a gram of real silver, gold, and platinum. Those are kind of the hits that you're looking for, especially if you can pull someone like a Barry Sanders or a Jerry Rice, like a gold or a platinum, Elway Marino, any of the big time Hall of Fame quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers of the era. They can fetch a fair amount of money on the secondary market. So, but was super happy to pick this up. Like I said, got a little bit of a discount because of the condition of the box, but I don't even need scissors for this. We'll go ahead and open this up. Now, they actually have, all the tins are blue, I think, but they have, I was looking around on eBay to try to figure this out. They do have silver and gold tins, and I think the gold are numbered to 300. I don't know. I kind of think you don't get one in every box. So, let's go ahead and, it's cool because there's, I think there's a roster of 24 different players that they have for these tins. So, so we got Barry Sanders, Brett Favre. That's kind of cool. Sort of Steve Young, Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith. I like that. That's cool. For all I know, you do get one of every player in this box. So far, I haven't seen any duplicates, so maybe that's the case. Should we keep the other ones a mystery? Let's just go ahead and get them all out now. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Well, as you can see here, I did not get any silver or gold tins. Oh, wait. I misspoke. Oh boy, a Carl Pickens silver tin. So the silvers are numbered to 1200. I don't know how well you can see that, but it is serial numbered. We're obviously going to open all of these, but right now we're going to set this big box aside, and we will proceed with, I'll pull the camera down a little closer now that I don't have that giant box to zoom out on. And we'll go ahead and just pop these puppies open one at a time. tell that's some old cellophane. Okay, they have hinges on them. I didn't know if they were just complete like pop tops. And then wrapped on the inside. So this, if anyone out there knows better, I'm pretty sure this is the first time, because I saw it here on the side of the box with Emmitt Smith. I think it's the first time I've ever seen or heard the term national treasures when it came to sports cards. Obviously, NT is one of the brands and has been for a long time. So we got NT Ricky Waters. Per usual, if you've watched any of my other videos, I'm going to have kind of like call it my Chud stack, basically worthless cards. Even though a lot of the Hall of Famer cards are pretty much worthless. But I like to have a little Hall of Fame stack going on too. So, we got Scott Mitchell. Got JB on the National Treasures. Anthony Johnson and Bruce Smith. So, and of course we'll hang on to all these tins. Like I said, my kids, even the ones that aren't really into sports cards, they'll have fun just putting junk in those. Let's open Jerry Rice. JR80, one of the GOATs of the game. See if maybe he's got something in his pack that's... I did read on the box, there's an insert at the rate of 1 in 4 tins. I don't know if inserts also mean parallels. We're going to find that out, right? It's been what's a lot of fun about opening these old products is it's really hard to find stuff on the internet. I mean, the internet in 1997 was in its infancy, at least as far as like people having it in their homes. So you got Rod Smith, Jamal Anderson, and a die-cut National Treasures, Keyshawn Johnson, not serial numbered. I'm not sure if anything, I saw that tin was serial numbered. I'm not sure if any of the actual cards are serial numbered. I did not do that kind of research. As you all know, there were plenty of cards made in this era that like they would state a print run, but the cards themselves weren't actually numbered. So, all right, we'll go ahead and bust our Tim Brown tin. Oops, we got another Bruce Smith. And yeah, with if you've watched some of my other videos, like I did a rip of 97 Topps Finest Football. It's not a cheap box, but really high ceiling, super low floor. I think I maybe got $10 worth of cards out of that box. I feel like this is going to be very similar. You could hit something pretty amazing, but it's tough to do. At least there's a chance. There's a lot of 90s boxes, there isn't a ceiling. It doesn't exist. There is somewhat of a ceiling in this. Like I said, if you hit one of those like rare platinums, precious metal cards, but I could just hit a bunch of crap in this and, you know, pretty much useless. So we have a Robert Smith. This is just like a silver parallel. All right, we got Terrell Davis, National Treasures. I don't know how Kerry Collins was being considered a National Treasure back in 1997, but we're going to roll with it. Go ahead and open up Steve Young. And I'll let you know, if I pick up one of these and it feels heavier, I have no idea if the actual precious metal cards are heavier. I would assume so. They're going to be heavier than the base. Again, I could not find information online. I don't know if you get a precious metal card, if that pack is missing a card and the precious metal equates to 2 cards or how that works. I'm fairly certain I will not be hitting one of those. Again, if you watch my other 90s football breaks, we have not done too well with getting anything that is notable. But as I keep saying, kind of not the purpose of doing this. This is just fun. Like just going back in time and opening up packs that, again, I couldn't really buy when I was a kid. So we got a Favre National Treasures, Brad Johnson, and Emmitt Smith National Treasures, and Eric Rhett and Gus Frerotte. All right, we will go with Curtis Martin. He's, I think, in the top 5 all-time leading rushers. I can't recall off the top of my head if Frank Gore passed him. He's either number 4 or 5 all-time, though. Obviously a baller. We got, I could tell we got something in there. Maybe it's another silver parallel. We'll find out. The pack doesn't feel heavy or anything, so I'm not going to get excited that it's any kind of precious metal card. But I could be way off base with that, so. Chris Carter, Hall of Fame stack, Frank Gore. Oh, a silver parallel of Antonio Freeman. Put him in my Hall of Fame and insert stack. Rashawn Salam, rest in peace, and Heath Schuler. All right. We'll go Troy Aikman. Okay, we got Mike Allstott right there on the cover, or the front. All right, let's try the other side. All right, we got Mike Allstott. Tiki Barber as a checklist. That's kind of bizarre. This is his rookie year for his rookie cards, but that's not his actual rookie card. Maybe each team has a checklist. Nope. There's a lot of cards on there. Tony Martin, Mark Brunell, and Tim Biakabatuka with a very dinged corner, but I'm not going to be too sad about that because that's Tim Biakabatuka. So we've got Favre, Emmitt, and Barry Sanders tins. I'm going to go ahead and pull out some of the other tins. I'm just kind of curious. Okay, so we've got another Emmitt, another Favre, two more Favres. So we got 3 Favre tins. I've got 2 Emmitt Smiths now. Cordell Stewart and Terry Glenn. Another, rest in peace. We got Keyshawn, another Terry Glenn, John Elway and Mark Brunell. So I'm kind of putting my Hall of Famers over here on the side as kind of like my last gas packs I figure that I'll open. Not that there is any rhyme or reason to the cards you're going to find inside. I highly doubt it matters that they're in a Hall of Famer tin. Apparently this particular box has 4 Brett Favre tins. Now, at the time this was made, I think he was an NFL MVP in 96, 97, 98. This is like peak Brett Favre, so maybe they put a lot of Favre tins in these. Another Barry Sanders. It's like 2 different Barry Sanders tins. A pair of Steve Youngs. And another Keyshawn. And let's go ahead and rip this silver Carl Pickens. Let's find out if these numbered tins have anything special in them. I'm going to assume there's no proof or knowledge of that because I looked on eBay and you can buy, like, people will have sealed silver and gold tins and the prices don't seem to be, it's nothing, I mean, they're marked up a little bit, but it's nothing like that would make you think that, oh, if you have one of these tins, there's a silver precious metal or a gold precious metal. So probably not the case. I'm sure at the time, just for people, there's probably a lot of people that actually collected the tins themselves and they tried to make the different sets of all 24 tins. Your base, your silver, and your gold. All right, so we got Jerry Rice, National Treasures, Garrison Hearst, Anthony Miller, Cordell Stewart, and Rodney Hampton. So, proof positive. There is nothing special going on with the number 10s, because outside of this card, which is probably $1, like to resell it, granted, I will say some of these are probably in very phenomenal condition, but I don't know if it would be worth doing any kind of bulk like PSA submission, because even if that got a 10, very condition sensitive, which I imagine all of you would assume so, given that they're like all foil cards. I don't know what anyone would even pay for a 10 of that. And of course, then if it's a 9, it's you're wasting money getting it graded, even like in a bulk submission. All right, we're going Mark Brunell. Got some more Mike Allstott, and that looks like another silver parallel. All right, Mike Allstott, another Tiki Barber checklist. You kidding me? All right, it'd been cool if that was platinum. Love me some Reggie White, the Minister of Defense. But I'm happy, you know, if you're going to get 3, 4, 5, however many silvers in a box you get, another Tim Biakabatuka, and another National Treasure is Mark Brunell. Now, I'll admittingly say I did not check and see how deep the base card checklist is. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of doubles, considering there's 5 stinking cards per 10. We have not opened half the box yet. In some ways, that's a little bit frustrating. Like, there's another Rod Smith. And that might be the way, you know, it's a 90s box. That might be the way these things were collated. So we got Rod Smith. We got something in there. I have a feeling that's probably just like an insert. So, like I mentioned, we have the Stairmasters inserts. They have, oh, sorry, there we go. They have Barry Sanders. Then they have these, what do they call them? Chain reaction, which it kind of shows like the chain on the sideline. Doesn't look like a die cut, so I'm guessing that's going to be our Stairmasters. Oh, or I'm going to be wrong about that, because we got a Joey Galloway silver. Napoleon Kaufman, National Treasures TD, and another National Treasures Kerry Collins. Well, so far, as Buzz and Home Alone would say, woof, that is how this box is trending. Like I said, really low floor. You know, I may just end up with like a bunch of these like National Treasures base Hall of Famer cards, and that might be all she wrote. We've got Anthony Miller, Chris Warren, and Kajana Carter silver die cut. Todd Collins, Musa Muhammad. Just gonna keep rolling along. Trying to do a little better with keeping these kind of things brief and not chit-chatting so much. But hopefully you all understand I'm also trying to enjoy myself to a certain degree. Well, at least I will say with this, with the packs, so far, and I see a die cut, it seems like if you got something beyond a base, they at least put it in the middle. You don't see it like on the back or as soon as you open up the pack. Sean Springs, oh, that's a rookie. Oh, we got just a bronze die cut of Jamal Anderson, 1998, the year that Terrell Davis ran for 2,000. He ran for like 1848 or something like that. The year of the Dirty Bird. Chris Carter, Robert Brooks. Robert Brooks, I believe the originator of the Lambeau Leap. Terry Glenn, tin number 2. All right, some more Jamal Anderson. We got Eddie George, O.J. McDuffie, Darnay Scott, and Irving Fryer. Okay, let's go with this Cordell Stewart 10. Let's see what we find in here. Oh, we got us a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar National Treasures. I don't know. National Treasures, even in today's football, they put some questionable. It's like, is that really a national treasure? No knock on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was a fine player for a couple of years for the Dolphins, but, you know, it's the same kind of subset that you have some of the all-time greats in. So we've got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar National Treasures. We've got Jay Graham rookie and Isaac Bruce, who, you know, I like as a Hall of Famer. I can't really tell if... I'm guessing that's just a silver. It's just, I haven't seen a National Treasure silver so far, so corners were a little touched. But it just looks like another silver. Only, I guess this is what they look like with the National Treasures. The difference is with... You know, your base set, they say silver or bronze along the football right there. So, you don't have that with that one. Bobby Hoying and Derek Alexander. All right, I am down to... I have got 4, 5... I've got half the box left. Excuse me, I have 11 tins left. We're going to go ahead and bust an Emmett tin. Emmett, my all-time favorite player from the 90s. Bring me a little luck here. Now, from what I understand, I think there's supposed to be one Stairmaster a box on average, and at least one chain reaction. The chain reactions are numbered to 3,000, Stairmasters to 1,500, so half that. Maybe there'll be 2 chain reactions. You know, it says the rate of inserts are all based on production run. Obviously, if 3,000 are produced, you're going to get twice as many of those as you would the 1,500 Stairmasters. So we have Peter Boulware, Darrell Russell, Jeff George, and did I really just only get 4 cards in that pack? I sure did. All right, well, man, Emmett, whew, you let me down there, buddy. I didn't even get the full 5 cards. All right, we have 4 Brett Favre tins, so let's see if the 3-time MVP Gunslinger's got anything in here for us. All right, we got a work done insert checklist. Gosh, that's frustrating. I have gotten multiple Tiki Barber checklists and a work done checklist. What's frustrating is these guys' rookie seasons. I'd much rather, not that they're really worth anything, but just from a collector, like I'll put these things in the binders and I'll put the rookie cards probably in the sleeves and top loaders. I wouldn't mind the actual rookie cards, not the stinking checklists. That's just irritating. Oh! I think I have that's not like a precious metals gold, but I think I have a gold. So we'll go, we got work done on the checklist. Let's flip this over. Yeah, it's a gold. We have got Raymond Harris. And I guess no matter how I do this, I'm gonna... Here, we'll pull that away. We're not going to look. I got Keyshawn Johnson's National Treasures. All right. Who we have on the gold? Man, what is it with me and Ricky Waters? Been opening these 90s boxes, and I think I do not know if you get one of these in a box. I presume maybe you would. I would hope in 2410s. This is not like a precious metal. It's not even a gold die cut. It's just a gold. It's a nice looking card. Even like a Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Jerry Rice, like these are not expensive. But when I opened up my like $90 Zenith box, 95 Zenith football, my Z team card was Ricky Walters. So all good. Happy to at least get a gold card. We'll take it. All right. We'll go another Brett Favre because I got 4 of them, and why not? Got to get through all these puppies. Still looking for some actual inserts. It's just been nothing but parallels. Low-end crappy parallels. Leland McElroy, J.J. Stokes. There we go. Give me some Barry Sanders National Treasures, Jimmy Smith, and I swear it's got to be my 3rd or 4th Keyshawn Johnson National Treasures. All right. First time leaning on a Steve Young 10 here. Apparently we get some more Peter Boulware. Definitely a fine Raven. Had some fine seasons. I'm not going to knock Peter Boulware, but in terms of value for these football cards, you know, we could do a little better. Peter Boulware, Darrell Russell. I'll take the Barry Sanders. We'll take the little victories where we can get them. Jimmy Smith and Rodney Hampton. Jimmy Smith actually had a heck of a career with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I believe was a 1992 draft pick of the Dallas Cowboys. That's how he first got into the NFL. Hey, we got Barry Sanders on the back. Just the base card. Actually, is at 134. Apparently, I got more Barry Sanders National Treasures. I'd like to see some of these guys as actual base cards. Would be kind of cool. All right, so we got, looks like maybe an insert. Let's look at the other side. Oh, nope, another silver parallel. Natron Means and wow, another Reggie White silver with a ding corner. Troy Aikman National Treasures. We got Shannon Sharp, and at least I'll say this, at least that pack. At least that pack gave me 4 like Hall of Fame, just really, really great players of the 1990s. So we'll be thankful for that anyways. All right, John Elway. And at this point, after this, I'm going to have 2 Favres, 2 Barry Sanders, and 1 Emmitt Smith 10 left. So final 5 packs after this. All right, we got our first NT Brett Favre. Another NT Emmitt Smith. We got Eric Rhett and Gus Farrat. All right, Barry Sanders, 10, 1 of 2. Let's see what you got for us. Let's say Barry, probably my second favorite player of the 90s behind Emmitt Smith. Love them both. Always, I grew up huge running back. Love running backs. Monty Toomer. Oh, David LaFleur. Frank Sanders. Vinny Testaverde. And another, rest in peace, Rashaan Salaam. Ooh, so far, my Hall of Fame running backs, Barry and Emmitt, have brought me 2 of the most dud packs in this entire box. I mean, Emmitt's had 4 absolute chud players. I was missing the 5th card. Barry Sanders, you just gave me 5, commons. So, all right, going Brett Favre. Brett Favre's 10s haven't been too bad. I see we got some more NT action with Troy Aikman. There's something in there. It looks like we got a die cut. Oh, a gold die cut? Well, so we got Aikman, Johnny Morton, and we got a Curtis Martin. I'm pretty sure NT. I'm not looking at that card. Boom. All right. Here we go. We got Curtis Martin NT, and we've got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar gold die cut. Do not know the odds on those. I'm going to assume they're harder than the regular gold. And then we got Garrison Hurst. All right, we are down to our final 3 packs. We have got Brett Favre, Barry Sanders, and Emmitt Smith. Emmitt, time for redemption, baby. You gave us easily the worst pack of the entire box. It's $150 box. You gave me 4 common foil cards. See if you can give me something. Give me something to make up for that. Definitely not a precious metal, and I am not even kidding. I'm pretty sure there's only 4 cards in there. It's felt extra light, and it looks like there's only 4 cards. For whatever reason, I think my Emmitt Smith tins are both shorted a card. What the hell? All right, Amani Toomer, and oh, we got our chain reaction. Okay, these are Robert Brooks. Wow, what a name. What a card to hit. Number to 3,000. These are Acetate cards. It's got like a warp to it. It's old. Emmitt, you are not forgiven. Don't care that you gave me an insert. You still only gave me 4 cards. What is up with that, dude? I'm going to save Favre for last because Favre's been... We're not going to say he's been bringing us fire. None of this has been fire. This has been pretty pathetic overall. But he has at least provided some decent base cards. Hope y'all are enjoying this. Watch some of my other videos. It's very educational. Like, I can say that, you know, I'm never going to rip any of these boxes again. Like, no matter what I hit in my last 2 packs here, which this one looks like absolutely nothing. But, you know, 97, just some of the boxes I've ripped, like, they're not expensive like a lot of hobby boxes today, but for like what it was in the 90s, they're kind of pricey considering what you would expect you're going to get, and you're going to get you're just going to get pretty much garbage. So it's fun to open if you're just doing it like I am for the nostalgia factor and just for the experience. Darnay Scott, Irving Fryer. Oh, the Jim Drunkenmiller. Not his rookie, but his checklist. All right, final pack. Man, it'd be nice to get a Stairmasters at least. Like I said, I didn't see them say what the odds are of getting one. They just say they're limited to 1,500, and the odds of pulling them are based on the print run. So we'll see. All right, Brett. What you got for us? Obviously, I did not get any kind of precious metal card out of here. I didn't expect to, though, to be honest. Oh, but there is a gold. I'm just going to go right to it. Okay. This would have been an incredibly cool card. It's a really nice shape, too. This would have been an incredibly cool card back in 1997-98. Like, Warwick Dunn, his rookie year, that was the year the Bucks, like, they kind of came out of nowhere and had a really, I think they started out maybe 6-0, 6-2. At any rate, the Buccaneers became like a thing in the 97-98 seasons. Warwick Dunn was a 1,000-yard rusher. His cards were hot. Getting a gold Warwick Dunn rookie, that would have been a pretty tight pull. I'm sure it's like, it might be a $4 or $5 card nowadays. Terry Glenn, National Treasures, rest in peace. Dan Marino, and we've got Ben Coates and Cordell Stewart, National Treasures, to wrap this thing up. So, yeah, this is another just another 90s video, kind of, or 90s football box break, kind of showing you like, you know, what you could expect to hit. I did not get a Stairmasters. I did get a die cut gold, a couple of base gold parallels, tons of NT Hall of Famers, a lot of silver parallels, but that's all I got. So, you know, like I said, spent 150 bucks on that, and I feel like I got a deal compared to what they typically go for, because I wasn't worried about like the quote unquote box condition. So, at any rate, hopefully this was entertaining for you, and it kind of gave you a blast from the past. Also gives you a better idea of what you might be looking at if you pull the trigger and want to rip one of these things, because there are some floating around on eBay. They're a little pricey, but you know, it's always fun to rip the old stuff. So I have quite a few things always on my watch list, always kind of like looking for my next pickups, usually targeting stuff that I haven't already ripped before. And you know, I'm sure I'll have another video coming up soon. And thanks again for those of you that tuned in and watched. Until next time, y'all take care and enjoy your weekend.